This video is part of a course entitled The Successful Scholar, which can be found on udemy.com, teachable.com, or thinkific.com. There's a book available as a resource in both paperback and Kindle formats on Amazon. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll check out the full course. Okay, we want to really look at our strengths now. And we want to realize that strengths go beyond a learning style or preference. It's really a mixture of your talents, your knowledge, and your skills. So think of a Venn diagram with 3 circles, and they would overlap each other. Okay? Many of your experiences actually comes through strengths. Everyone has them. You're born with them, and when you identify your strengths, you will experience a flow within your life. I'm sure you're asking now, what is a flow? Well, a flow is described as having energy, right? It's being engaged in an activity or an experience. It's when you lose time because you're so involved in an activity you don't realize the clock is ticking. Ever done that before? You have an ability to grasp new information. You also demonstrate high levels of performance almost with no effort, right? Because you love it so much. You have an ability to continue working even if you are very tired or stressed. So how do you get to know your strengths? There really is a formal assessment which can be accessed through strengthfinder.com. It's also in a book. I love this book. I highly suggest that you get it. It is a phenomenal resource. Not only do you get the book and you get all of the wonderful resources within it, but usually it comes with a code that will give you free access to a formal assessment. It is wonderful. The additional benefit of this formal assessment is that you actually have the ability to attach that to your LinkedIn profile. I have done that. I actually highly recommend that you do that. An informal method of discovering one's strengths is through a process of self-evaluation. So let's ponder these questions and seriously ponder them. I want you to think about them and see what kind of answers you can come through. What I would suggest is as you're going through them and we hit each question, I want you to think about it, maybe even pause this slide presentation and write down a few thoughts. So first, what do your parents and teachers always compliment you on? Just yesterday, I know my sister said, I'm not the empathetic child. I am the decisive one. I thought that was fantastic because that's really how we would describe her. She is very decisive and she's opinionated and she has a wealth of information. Were you ever surprised when you were good at a new game, a task, or a specific assignment? Did you learn something so quickly that you were just shocked? You're like, oh, wow, that was easy. There's a strength. Think about what skills were involved. Would you say, well, or maybe I should say, what would you say is your greatest skill or ability? Now, since we just finished the MBTI, and you know that I'm an introvert, I would not say that I am great with other people. Why? I'm really not comfortable spending a lot of time with other people. So therefore, I would not use that as my strength. As a strength that goes along with introversion, I might say I am great at reflection and making connections between things. Also ponder what subject in school you like best. This is a great insight into who you are and your strengths. Okay? So if you are, let's say, you don't like math very much, maybe that's not a really good place to put your strengths, right? You wouldn't say that is one of your strengths. As you read through the following information, I want you to keep the prior questions in mind. There are strengths that we have that may make daily tasks really effortless, right? Other talents and strengths can be developed, and these strengths are not solidified and permanent. Your strengths will change with age, with time, and experience. Some strengths may even require additional instruction and practice. The point is to remember that you may continue to always build your skills during the course of your life. Now remember that everyone has strengths. They're part of your natural talents, skills, and abilities. Think of your personal accomplishments. What do you accomplish in the past that has made you feel really energized? What accomplishments have you had? What goals have you achieved? What successes have really empowered you? Maybe you participated in the high school marching band and participated for 4 years. Now that's a magnificent accomplishment. Let's look at some examples of some strengths. You have creativity, enthusiasm. You know those people that you're with that are always just happy, right? Honesty, humor. Do you know somebody that can always bring a smile to you? Kindness, leadership skills, listening, open-minded. Organization. Would you have thought that to be a strength? But it is. Originality, perseverance is a strength. It's the ability to continue on no matter what kind of problem you run into. How about problem solving? Social studies, a strong work ethic. Teamwork, writing. Now mind you, there are just hundreds of different strengths. So think about them, ponder it. Maybe look through strengthfinder.com and see what you can find there. Good luck and enjoy the journey.